Hey. It is 12 o'clock, and this is our October Entrepreneurs Call. We're going to be answering questions that you've been sending in. And thank you for everybody who's been sending in questions. Uh, I am just blessed. Let me make sure that you know where to send it to. I want you to send those questions to my email, and that's ifeelgod@gmail.com. And as you know, I'm James I Feel God Brown. And my experience is kind of varied on internet business. And I don't want, like I said, I don't want to die with all this in me. So I'm trying to get it out of me. And not that I'm getting ready to get on the next load leaving, but the fact of the matter is that we know not the day nor the hour. So God has blessed me to know a lot about internet business, how to handle it, what to do with it, how to market it, where to put it, all of those things. And I want to make sure that I share that information with you while I am still able. So today we've got and also let me add one more thing. If you're wanting to do internet business, most people online never make a dollar, not a crying dime with online business. Many have bought courses, tried, begged, pleaded. You've wasted money. Let me help you. Set up a one-on-one call. We've had a couple that set up. This is free. Say free. ifggo.pro/let's talk. Let me say that again. ifggo.pro/let's talk. It's on the screen right now. It's on the tray on down at the bottom, down wait, right down there. It's on the trailer. That'll be going the whole time that I'm talking. You can write that down. ifggo.pro/let's talk. And then also the email is there. So send your questions to ifeelgod@gmail.com and we'll get on it. Also, if you have questions, you can add them to the chat. I can't guarantee that I can answer the chat while we're doing it because I already have some information for you in the chat. So, but I do want to answer it. But you can say hi to me. You can do all of those things. I'll be more than glad to acknowledge that you're there. That's if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, any of our YouTube channels, that any of our Facebook channels. So, and in fact, I believe it also works with our X channel. We don't have a Threads channel, but I wish we did, honestly, because I love Threads. But that's another story for another day. Let's get started with where we left off last week, or was it yesterday? And we've gone through every day here. We've got an SOP where we adding to this that you'll be able to get later. If you send me an email and say, send me the information, that email is ifeelgod@gmail.com. Send it to me and I'll send you the notes that we've been using. So we started out with, somebody asked, everything I try never seems to work. What should I be doing? And we listed out the 5 things that I think are most, or 5, 6 things that I think are most important for that. And so the first is to find a mentor, and then those things. The next session we did, does affiliate. We talked about affiliate marketing, and somebody asked, does it work? Well, all of the things that you hear about actually work, but some work better than others. Affiliate marketing is a way that if you don't have a lot of money, you can get started and start generating some cash. There are different kinds of affiliate marketing, and we talked about that. Go back through some of the previous days and you'll be able to see the information we talked about on the video. Okay. Then we talked about how much do you get paid. And I explained that if you're like, this is Amazon days are going on this week. And but the Amazon Associates program really pays so small amount of a percentage of the sale that it almost makes it not worth doing. But it is worth doing. I know I'm sounding like I'm double talking, but this is the reality of it. Amazon Associates, you're going to make between 1% and 10%, usually about 3% of of sales that you send to them. And same way with Walmart and a lot of these a lot of these uh, affiliate programs that deal with retail. They're not really. Target was 1%. Rakuten, most of you know who that is. They're paying small amounts. I can't feed myself on 1 to 10%. Now, if you're selling $2,000 items, then maybe, okay, 1% of 2,000, $20, but that's not real money. 3%, $60, a little bit better. But how many, most people are not buying $2,000 items on Amazon. They want to touch, feel, and all of that. But right now, there's an Amazon sale going on, and understand that there's something called a cookie. And if somebody goes to Amazon with your affiliate link, your associates link, that's what they call them in Amazon. They're called associates. If you go there with that link, then if somebody buys something else, it might not be the product you recommended, but somebody buys something else, you get the commission for that product within 24 hours. If your link sent them there, your cookie will last for about 24 hours. There are other places like ClickBank, Share a Sale, Plex Offers. There's a lot of different platforms that cater to affiliate programs. And that goes to the next question that we were asked. How do I find these programs? Well, that's those what I'm showing you here on the screen. Share a Sale is one. Don't like them a whole lot. Offer Vault, I love. Flex Offers are good. Do not right now work with WP Engine. They're not. They're really in trouble right now. They're under suit from the people who actually own WordPress. So you don't want to necessarily be in that number. Okay. So my structure, what I teach people in affiliate marketing, is you want to set up a blog. You want to be able to do that. You want to set up your platform so that you can do referrals. You need traffic. Say traffic. If you don't write anything down, write traffic, because traffic can make the difference between your success and your failure if you're going to do that kind of marketing. Now, I do make some money from affiliate marketing, but by far, I make more from flipping websites. But I still am using the affiliate model on those websites that I'm flipping. So really, what is a blog? Well, it's a biographical log is really what it's about, what it had been. And then you have video logs, which are basically logs of your life, video logs. That's called a vlog. And so what is it? It is a website. Clearly, the only thing I can tell you, it is a website. Now, there are a lot of different, click funnels. Uh, uh, there are a number of different places that you can set up and do websites. ClickFunnels specializes in showing you how to set up funnels that allow people to start at the top of the funnel and work their way down bigger and bigger items. That's how they do it. They'll start out by giving away books. That is the philosophy behind ClickFunnels, how it works. There are others. Groove. I use Groove personally. Don't go out and get it yet. All right, just let me finish teaching you, and then we can talk. But call me. Did I say call me? There it is. ifggo.pro/let's talk. It's free, 45 minutes to an hour, and we can strategize about how you can make some money online. Okay. So what kind of blogs are there? Well, there are personal blogs. That's really just your life and you putting it out there and promoting the stuff you like. Personal blogs are probably the most difficult to get traffic from Google using. Okay. The reason why we set up blogs are a couple things. Number one, Google will send you traffic as people do searches. All of us have done a Google search and ended up on a website. Now, some of that might be coming to an end with AI search. Okay. But for right now, it's the game in town. All right. So then there are niche blogs. This is where I make my bread and butter. Niche. What is a niche? It's a subject matter. We talked about that the first day. It's a subject, a topic, a set of information. Let's say a niche can be dog training. A niche can be church growth. A niche can be uh, complexion, skin care. Uh, all of those can be niches. Food. I have a food blog I'm setting up right now. That's a niche blog. And the idea here is now this is one of the easiest ways to get traffic. And what you have is a website that has specific information about that topic. And what happens is if you have enough information, then Google and Bing and the rest of them give you extra credibility because you appear to be an expert in that area. So you get the traffic from Google. You can use your social media accounts to drive traffic to that website. All of that will enhance you getting more traffic. It's kind of like a boulder rolling downhill. Once you get it rolling, the more it rolls, the faster it goes. All right. Now, this is not an overnight success story. You're not going to do the start today and be good tomorrow. Although there are some things you can do to expedite your success. Then there are business and company blogs. Let's say that you have a company that does car cleaning. You detail cars for a living. You can have a blog on that showing the people's cars that you detailed, how it looked when you started, how it in. That is called a business or company blog. It builds the brand. Same way with professional. If you're a accountant, you can talk about different laws that accountants have on your blog. If you're a lawyer, same way. Accident victims that you've helped, that those are professional website, professional blogs. Okay, it builds the credential of the person in that industry. Then there are news blogs. Eh, that just never, I mean, you can't compete with New York Times. You can't even compete with the Dallas Morning News. So you're not going to get, let me say why this is important. How many times when you search for something on Google have you gone past page one? If the listing is not on page one, you don't care. Well, when it comes to news sites, usually your news site is not going to outrank or be ahead of these others. So you're going to be on page 5, 7, 12, and that just doesn't get you any traffic. You have to be able to rank on the websites to do that. Now, we'll talk about keywords in a minute because keywords are the key ingredient in helping you to be able to do that. All right. So, and finally is guest blogs. You contact other people with blogs in your industry and you websites in your industry, say, well, can I create some content for your website? That's guest blogging. And that's one way of getting things back to yours. Now, let me give you an example of guest blogging that I do. And that's using Medium. There's a website called Medium where you can post information. LinkedIn has a way that you can post articles to LinkedIn that get ranked because LinkedIn is a major website. So your content on LinkedIn will get ranked, and that ranking you can point to your website, get traffic there where you monetize your website. That's one of the ways that happens. Okay, so Medium, I use Medium a lot. Perplexity. Now, Perplexity is an artificial intelligence platform, but they allow you to post articles, and their articles are getting a lot of traction. Let me share something else. Pinterest pins. You'd be surprised at how much traffic Pinterest generates. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. And I'm gonna run long again today. It's supposed to be 15 minutes, and well, that's probably not gonna happen. Pinterest. Okay, Pinterest. There it is, pins, da 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 da, latest from Pinterest. Now, what I want to do is evolve. Now, I have a search engine that you probably are not going to be able to have on yours right now. Don't worry. If you go to yours, you're not going to probably do it. There are 9.1 million searches on Pinterest every day. 9.1 million people go to Pinterest looking for stuff. 9.1 million people. So if you can put some pins on Pinterest and start to get some traffic from those pins, then you can point those pins to your website for people that want to be involved in your vertical market. Okay. Um, let's go here to the top. Um, 9.1 people search for Pinterest. Um, the Pinterest app, Pinterest for download Pinterest videos. There are 40,000 people a week who are doing that. Okay, that's what search volume. There are and so there are a lot of information for Pinterest. Let's go up here to the top, because I want you to see this in a little bit different way. Like I said, my screen is going to look different than your screen. I have to make mine bigger so you can see it, but I'm going to make it smaller right this minute, okay? Da, da, da. Okay, here we are at Pinterest. Look at this. 107 traffic. Pinterest traffic is 172 million. Let me just click that so you can see what I'm talking about. On SEMrush, this is what SEMrush, which is a SEO platform, I need to talk about that, I guess. Somebody send me a question about SEO. What is SEO and how do you do it? It's taking a little bit longer. When I'm broadcasting live, it takes longer for websites to come up. Open it. Okay. It's time. It's going to tell you it's the authority. Okay. Keywords that they use. Well, let me keep going. While it's doing that, let me keep talking to you. All right. So we're going to switch over. And so one of the things, and I'm going to keep an eye on that while it comes back and forth. But the idea is that you can put things on Pinterest and be able to drive traffic from Pinterest to your website. Same thing is true on social media. I drive buku traffic from Facebook to my websites. And I have different websites, but I've built up that platform. Let me give you one more thing. You need to do this as far as building your business. If you're not doing this, the same way with ministry. If you've got a ministry and you don't have an email list for that ministry, you're not as effective as you need to be. I use this here, ConvertKit. They've renamed it Kit, but if you go to ifggo.pro/ConvertKit, say free. It's free. You can get started, get your website, get your email list started for free. Why? People who are on your email list have already shown that they're interested in what you have, what you're selling, what you're offering, your ministry, your church, your sermons, your books, your all of that. They've already expressed that. So you want to be sure that you stay in touch with them. The most valuable thing somebody can give you online is not a donation. The most valuable thing they can give you is their name and email address so you can contact them later. Okay. ConvertKit. There's the link. ifggo.pro/ConvertKit. Okay. And wanted to let you see that. Also, somebody asked the other day, well, what do you use for your streaming? Well, let me show you that too. I use for the streaming of these things, and I'm over time. We use Restream, and then that's ifggo.pro/Restream. They have a free package, but what Restream allows me to do is to go to a number of different places: YouTube, Facebook, X, which I still call Twitter. Um, it allows you to broadcast multiple places without having to have a whole lot of computer resources, because they pick up you live stream to them, and then they divide your stream off in all these other directions. Now, this other page did not come up, okay? So you're not going to see try to have that up. And when we start tomorrow, bring that up so you can see it. It just hung up, and because I'm streaming, it takes quite a bit of the computer resources already, and so you don't see that. Okay, but ConvertKit, you need to do that. Let me close out. It's 21 minutes. We're already over, but don't forget to let's have a talk. I want you to go ifggo.pro/let's talk. ifggo.pro/let's talk. And let's talk about where we're at. Okay, this came up. All right. Pinterest. All right, yeah, that works. Let me put it back on screen. Okay, here we go. Your Pinterest has an authority score of 100. Guess what the highest authority you can have? And that's 100. And they have a score of 100. That means that if something's on Pinterest, it's a high probability that it will be ranked. Look at this. This is your organic search traffic. This is what this means is that the search engines are sending 1.4 billion search results for Pinterest to their clients, okay? There are 274.7 million keywords that Pinterest ranks for, all right? The paid search traffic, you only need to know that. But just as important, there are 4.5 billion backlinks. Backlinks help you to know whether or not your content is going to be ranked in Google. If there are a lot of backlinks to a site, chances are Google is going to rank that website well, okay? In all the different countries, organic traffic. Look at this. Look at this number right here. This is the organic traffic that Pinterest gets. Is that 1 billion? I think that's 1,350,688,672 visits a month. Okay, that's good. That's good business there. Look at the spread. So what am I saying? Well, by making Pinterest pins, you can leverage the authority from Pinterest and send it to your website. Your website might not rank, but your pin in Pinterest might get seen, and then be able to see somebody who wants to see more information, and then they go to your website, which is where you make the money. Okay, so that's just what I wanted to show you. Let me go back to our SOP. So tomorrow we'll start up again. How to make money with blogs. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow at this time. In the meantime, please go to ifggo.pro/let's talk. Let's talk. Let's spend some time strategizing how your business online can make you money to pay your rent, help pay your car note for Christmas, help make sure the kids got stuff under the tree. Let's do it now while the doing is good, all right? And so, what else? I guess that's about it for me. Oh, and don't forget to send me emails. Let me give you that again. My email address is ifeelgod@gmail.com. I thank you for all of you who have been doing it. Apostle, I guess so. All right. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this. They said that it was powerful today. I appreciate that. There's several other comments. And I'm just glad you're here. So God bless you. I'll talk to you again tomorrow, 12 noon. Same bat time, same bat channel. This is James I Feel God Brown, your internet friend and pastor and all of them kind of good things. I'll talk to you. This is for your business. Okay? Let's take care of business. All right.